Barrister Fuad, leader of the Bangladesh AB party, stated today at a press conference the responsibility of dealing with the events of 1971 is not ours. He emphasized that everyone knows and respects the history of the country's liberation war. However, there is no need to reopen old conflicts or disputes over those events. Barrister Fuad further added, "We want everyone to come together and move the country forward. Instead of creating divisions over the past, we should unite as one." He urged all citizens to focus on peace and development for the sake of a better future. "Let's work together for peace and progress so that our country can thrive," he said. The Bangladesh AB party remains committed to promoting peace and unity across the nation and hopes that everyone can live in harmony. Mahmudur Rahman Manna, president of Nagorik Oikko, said today that even though the national election is just 4.5 months away, people are still unsure if it will actually take place. Speaking at a seminar held at the Bangladesh Institute of International and Strategic Studies in Dhaka, Manna said, "I am hopeful there will be an election. One reason is I don't think Professor Mohammad Yunus, our current chief advisor, wants to stay in power again." He added that he was once a student of Professor Yunus and believes that Yunus has no personal interest in holding onto power. The seminar was titled "Reforms and Elections: Context of National Unity" and was organized by a platform named Democracy Dias Bangladesh. Manna pointed out that after the mass uprising in July last year, the biggest challenge now is the upcoming national election. "Look at Sri Lanka and Nepal," he said. "They held elections without major reforms. Sri Lanka even borrowed rice from us and still solved its crisis. But here in Bangladesh, even with a star like Professor Yunus running the country, we are still in economic trouble. The administration is weak, the police don't listen. So people are asking, how can we expect a fair election in this situation?" He stressed the need for all political groups to come to a joint decision. The consensus commission's term is until October 15. Professor Yunus will return on October 2. Behind the scenes, talks are going on to find common ground. Manna also identified lack of trust as the biggest barrier to progress. Talking about the recent movement led by Jamaat Islami and 6 other parties demanding proportional representation voting, Manna said, "I asked 2 Jamaat leaders, how can you be the dialogue table and also protesting on the streets? They told me, we are doing this to make people understand. So I said, why didn't you try to explain this to the people over the past year?" BNP leader Dr. 𝗙𝗶𝗶 Barua said that to move Bangladesh forward, the nation must restore a politics based on humility, decency, ideals, and moral integrity. "We must follow the path shown by cie viņš, he stated. He made these remarks while speaking at the unveiling ceremony of the poetry book 𝗙𝗶𝗻𝗱, held in Dhaka today. Dr. Barua noted many of today's politicians have drifted away from core values, but cie taught us how to build a nation through honesty, courage, and a sense of responsibility. Recalling the contributions of expatriates, he added, "From London to China, we have friends who still believe in Jia's ideals. That continued friendship is one of our greatest strengths." In his concluding remarks, Dr. Barua said, "We must move forward not with fear but with courage. To protect the country, we must stand by the people and walk the path of truth and justice."